Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, come back with me again in my YouTube channel. In this video, I will tell you guys about 10 article review. So let's check it out. Okay, let me introduce myself first. My name is Rafika Puspita Sari from Department of English Education, State Islamic University, Syarif Hidayatullah, Jakarta. In this video, I will tell you guys about 10 article review. And here are 10 article, and I got all the article from my teacher, Miss Dida Husna. All the most of article is talking about the language, and such as English, and also Myanmar, Indian, and then there is executive control, factor translation, and also exploration of children's health and self-care behavior. Okay, go to the first article. It is English as a lingua franca, a corpus-based analysis. The author of this article is Ian Mackenzie from University Geneva, Switzerland. In this article, he reviewed a book from Luca Prodromo. According to Mackenzie, he said that the book is commonly talking about the use of in native speaker norms in using English as a lingua franca. Many researchers argue that the user of English as a lingua franca need to adopt the norm from their native speaker. But recently, people argue that when non-native speaker communicating with non-native speaker, they have no need to adopt native speaker norms, including their stock of collocation and idiomatic expression. And also in this book, Mackenzie said that the author is commonly talking about the idiomatic paradox, and also discuss about a corpus-based analysis. The author from this book make an extensive analysis of the meaning, uses, and collocates of the phrase, and show that second language speaker use the meaning, uses, and collocates less frequently and differently rather than the first language speaker. And also the author from this book said analyze the terms of Athenian, and he said that in the Athenian terms they are sensitive to the dialogical nature of language, and Mackenzie said that it is irresponsible to assume that the learner can learn their second language without using the standard form of language, because most of the quantity of standard English shared by indigenous varieties in Africa, Asia, and the Caribbean. So actually English as a lingua franca versus native speaker norms is still debated. Okay, go to the second article, language teacher identities. co-constructing discourse and community. The author of this article is Dennis Ortega from the State University of New York at Albany, New York, United States. Dennis is review a book that written by Matthew Clark, and in this book, Matthew said that the readers a constitutive study by exploring student-teachers co-construction of knowledge and identity within a community of practice. And also the critical setting. The Middle East also contribute to the virtues of the study. The significance of the setting, its rich oil reserve, as well as its geopolitical importance connecting East-West relations. The author of this book, Matthew Clark, focusing his explanation in the way student teachers construct their teacher identity and provide insight not only in United Arab Emirates but in other world where English is used as a foreign or a second language. There is a differences between how the book itself in terms of discourse and culture, and how the student who participate keep away themselves from teaching culture based on English language rather than adapt those cultural elements to their own culture as long as they don't conflict. And also the author of this article said that language teacher identity appeal to everyone concerned with English language teacher education. The principal of the teacher education program at Higher College of Technology and Clark's study will definitely capture the attention of all language teacher educators as well as curriculum. And the third article is First Language First Community-Based Literacy Programs for Minority Contexts in Asia. Actually, this is a book or the collect of research, and then became a book. This article is made by UNESCO Bangkok. The purpose of this article are to support mother tongue instruction and bilingual or multilingual education, to improve the quality of education, especially for disadvantaged group, and to promote cultural and linguistic diversity in all societies. This book consists of two parts. The first is tell about the planning and implementing of multilingual literacy programs, and also there are nine countries and contribute in this research. There are Indonesia, Malaysia, Brunei, Vietnam, Cambodia, Myanmar, Philippines, Singapore, and Thailand. They are developing literacy curricula and material for ethnic minorities using the mother tongue or bilingual approach in pilot project. The focus of the discussion from this article on local minority language and their use in basic education for both formal and non-formal system. This book consists of 9 chapters, and also the second point contain of research paper and example of good practice from countries participating in the project. It includes paper written by well-known linguists and the description of best practice in mother tongue literacy from 5 countries in the region. And the fourth article is a multilingual multimedia Indian Sign Language Dictionary Tools. The author of this article are uh, Tirthankar Dasgupta, Samit Skula, Sandip Kumar, Sini Diwakar, Anupam Basu. Indian Sign Language is a linguistically under-investigated language with no source of well-documented electronic data. This article is a research. Uh, the researchers, make a research on Indian Sign Language linguistics due to a lack of Indian Sign Language knowledge and the unavailability of any educational tools. And also, the system can be used to associate sign corresponding to a given text. The current system from this research also facilitates the phonological annotation of Indian sign in the form of ham-gnosis structure. And the fifth article is Myanmar word segmentation using syllable level language matching. This article written by Halahla Tai Kavi Narayana from University of Hyderabad, India. The researchers observe that word boundaries generally align with syllable boundaries. Working directly with characters doesn't help. It is therefore useful to syllabify text first. And syllabification is also a non-trivial task in Myanmar. The researchers collected for million for 4,550 syllable from available source, and then they build word lists from available source such as dictionary through the application of morphological rules and by generating syllable and grams as possible word and manually checking. And then the link structure of language communities and its implication for language specific crawling. This article are written by Riza Kamus Keminere and Yoshiki. The link structure analysis of the web page for sociolinguistic and technical research purpose. The distance between language communities are calculated by a distance matrix based on the number of outgoing links between web page. The link structure of language communities and its implication language specific crawling is a research trying to creating a language subgraph. The size and diameter of its strongly connected components are derived, as these values are useful parameters for language-specific crawling. And then familiarity, vocabulary size, and recognition ability in four semantic domains. The author asked the sample of informant question about different domains rather than the more time-consuming tactic of asking different sample. In example, people from different occupation, age, region, and culture question about the same domain. Familiarity was measured in two ways: directly via self-evaluation in response to question, and indirectly using sex of informant as an attribute variable. And then factor translation model. The researcher or the author present an extension of phrase-based statistical machine translation model that enable the straightforward integration of additional annotation at the word level may it be linguistic breakup or automatically generate word clauses. And then exploration of children's health and self-care behavior within a family context through the author is Janelo Beck. The family context for children health related learning is explored through the qualitative research. This article is actually qualitative research, and the researchers get the data from one dual career, middle class to parent family with school age children, referral health, and general family situation conceptual categories. A core conceptual category maintains of structure and order in family life is identified. Relationships are evident between and among this category. Health-related conceptual categories concerning children's practice of health habits and responsibility children assume for self-care and other general family situation conceptual categories. And then the last article is executive control in language processing. This article talking about the control mechanism required in language processing, and then the emergence of language and executive control are important result of human evolution, because by using language, human can create the variety of meanings by using a finite number of words, and then by using executive control, they can organize thought and action along internal goals. Okay, thank you guys for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed, guys. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.